this Vikings team could be ready if the Packers slip in the NFC North. I'm not buying it. Where are you standing with that?
I don't know anything about Kevin O'Connell, the new head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. I certainly knew Zim, who was the former coach there, who's no longer there. So I don't know what this team is going to be all about. I really don't. When I look at this team, they lose some players, they add some players. It'll be interesting to see. Kirk Cousins is Jefferson. If a healthy Thielen is available, we already know what Dalvin Cook is on the offensive side of the ball. Anthony Barr's no longer there. They start off the first 3 out of 4 games tough. When you talk about the Packers and going to the Eagles and, well, the Lions, who knows what that'll be, but they go to the Saints. I mean, the Saints come to them. So it'll be interesting to see what those first 3 to 4 games look like for them during the season, and that'll tell you a lot in the first half of the season.
I do give them some credit. I mean, getting Zadarius Smith away from the Packers this offseason, I think definitely helps and bolsters their defense. That's been the one side of things that you always question. And also for Kirk Cousins, it feels like this roster, when you look at, Thielen, Justin Jefferson, the pieces that they have, Dalvin Cook, they have all the talent that you need. It just, you wonder if Kirk has that next level to him, to not just be a stable quarterback, but to be next level. But it feels like if there was a year to do it, Key, I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like, how many years have we said that?
Every year.
It's every year. I know, Key, it's every year we say it about him.
No, I was going to say, though, to take the next level at this stage of his career, he is what he is. Now, he made a boatload of money. He has made a boatload of money and will continue until the end of 2023. He is a decent, okay quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The team around him needs to be better. And if they can become better, then he is serviceable enough to get the job done. But the team has to be better. If you drop Kirk Cousins in a better team, then they may find themselves doing something. I don't know that the team is good.
This is all incumbent upon Dalvin Cook. It is. If he's great, then Kirk Cousins will be better. If he's not, if he's less than what we've seen and puts more pressure on Kirk Cousins, that's not going to end well for Minnesota. It really, really isn't. And with the new coaching staff too?
I don't think Kirk Cousins is bad. I just don't think he's great.
Right, and that's why I said Dalvin Cook needs to be that. He needs to be that because, to your point, Keyshawn, when you have a great quarterback, everybody else raises their level to him. This 2019 offense with the Chiefs was stupid. It was stupid back then. When I got to practice each and every day, like I said, I see the same exact team. I swear. As far as explosive, as far as dynamic, we have the same weapons.
Okay,
Maybe
stop there.
more. Okay, I'll stop right there.
All right.
So
stop right there.
I swear,
As
as far as explosive,
Got it. Yep.
we have the same weapons.
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe even more.
I retract
Maybe
my statement.
even more. I just wanted to clean that up for you, Jay.
Thanks, yeah.
Because
Key, when you hear something, you're trying to make it into something else, and then you realize you can't.
And I get it, Jay, where you're coming from because Tyreek Hill is taking that approach. And as someone who played the point guard position, and Key, you know about being a leadership guy at USC and in the National Football League, sometimes guys feel the need to step ahead of their space. And I believe that's what Tyreek Hill's doing. I'm not.
Nor did I.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about where Jay Will's coming from.
I'm never going. Hey, look.
It doesn't make sense to me either. It doesn't make sense to Jay Will. He's just trying to explain what Tyreek Hill's trying to do.
I'm never gonna say that Anthony Pleasant was the same as Simeon Rice when we won the Super Bowl. I'm just never gonna say that. I'm sorry. And I love AP to death, but I'm not gonna say that because I know better. You're right. I know better.
He's like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Yeah, Jay, I heard that. That's what he said, but this is what I heard.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. I was like, please, can you say the quote over again? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and look, and I understand what Tyreek is doing. And sometimes, look, no matter how your relationship is with your team that you leave from, there's always something there that when you leave, you feel a certain way. And you start to open up those feelings, as Tyreek Hill has been doing since he landed in Miami, talking about his old team and how his new team in certain situations may feel, look at that route, may feel a little bit better.
Key, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of somebody who decided to get away from their ex and still talks about them because they still miss them.
Jay.
Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Hill, look, he may look at the Miami team and say, man, I hope it can be the same way with the second wife like it was with the first wife, because that first wife was pretty damn good with Patrick Mahomes and calling plays. We won a Super Bowl and got to another Super Bowl. Tyreek Hill looks at Kansas and said, man, I hope the new missus can be as good as the old missus, because if it's not, that money's the only thing that's going to make him feel better at night. If this offense is, and it's not going to be anywhere near what he left when it comes to Kansas City.
Well, he's in Miami, so he's got a lot of choices.
Key, like I said,
football isn't.
This is great when it's July. I'm trying to see 5 or 6 games into the season when those routes that he runs, he doesn't get those targets the same way.
Well, he's got a fair catch to
then
football.
I want to hear what he has to say on those podcasts.
Yeah.
All you got to do is text me, or if you're sitting next to me, ask me, and I'll be able to assess it and give you a true answer. Trust me. I speak receiver.
Yes, you do. Tyreek Hill speaking Tyreek, and a lot of people wondering what the heck is he saying. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max on ESPN Radio and ESPN2, brought to you by Mako. Scratches, dents, and dings on your car. When life throws you uh-ohs, just say, better get Mako. Go to Mako.com today. Let's go from Tyreek and his noise and the Dolphins to Kirk Cousins and the Vikings.
This is ESPN Radio's NFL Two-A-Days. The Minnesota Vikings.
With the 32nd pick, the Minnesota Vikings select Lewis Seen, defensive back, Georgia.
If there is any player in the NFL who has done the leverage game right, it's Kirk Cousins, to the tune of $231.7 million in career earnings, which will be his by the end of the 2023 season, and he's only had to win 1 playoff game to earn that mark.
Keith, do you actually believe, because I know they've been trying to say it in Minnesota, man, Aaron Rodgers having Devontae Adams, it's not going to be seen in Green Bay Packers team. This Vikings team could be ready if the Packers slip in the NFC North. I'm not buying it. Where are you standing with that?
I don't know anything about Kevin O'Connell, the new head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. I certainly knew Zim, who was the former coach there, who's no longer there. So I don't know what this team is going to be all about. I really don't. When I look at this team, they lose some players, they add some players. It'll be interesting to see. Kirk Cousins, is Jefferson. If a healthy Thielen is available, we already know what Dalvin Cook is on the offensive side of the ball. Anthony Barr's no longer there. They start off the first 3 out of 4 games tough. When you talk about the Packers and going to the Eagles and, well, the Lions, who knows what that'll be, but they go to the Saints. I mean, the Saints come to them. So it'll be interesting to see what those first 3 to 4 games look like for them during the season.